My mama always told me that I was gonna be a golden child. I'm just sorry it took a while. Think I needed time to try and figure out how we about to get it.
His Dangerous World, man. Yo, R.I.P. Yo, man. Shout out, bro, from Traffic in 95, man. He's that hat whose merch I got on right now. And just so you know, man, if you want to lock with him, you're going to have to just tap in with me on my Instagram and everything. And I'll link that in the description below and everything. And yo, definitely shout out, bro.
Welcome back, everyone. 50 years ago today, during a party at an apartment building in the Bronx, hip-hop was born. That landmark night sparked a globally respected genre that's touched almost every aspect of popular culture.
All right, how cool was that? Okay, right now, our first guest DJ was just a part of that history package you saw doing his Jimi Hendrix behind the back, made a bit. He was the first great turntable artist in hip-hop history. His 1981 classic Adventures on the Wheels of Steel made him the Muhammad Ali of Picasso DJs, and he's still one of hip-hop's all-time greatest and most influential artists, the one, the only Grandmaster Flash! What up, Flash?
What's going on, baby? What's up?
My man in the house, Flash.
A lot of people get rap and hip-hop mixed up. It's two totally different things. When you say rap, you say an MC and a DJ. When you say hip-hop, you say graffiti, you say breakdancing, you say DJs, you say MCs, the way you dress, the way you talk, all the elements into one. That's hip-hop.
The DJ's role in hip-hop is the impetus, is the nucleus of the whole thing. It doesn't happen without the DJ.
That your career is 6 feet under because you disrespected a nigga who was born in Spanish Town, Jamaica, nigga, who happened to now have hip-hop in the palm of his hand. Fuck what these other niggas try to say about me. I'm still gonna be that nigga.
Yo. What's good, y'all? What's good, everybody? Yo, yes, you're not bugging. I am on camera. It's not a joke. I'm on camera. I'm chilling. I'm trying something different. You know what I mean? And we're going to see how it go and everything. But y'all should definitely like, comment, and subscribe just off that. But let's get to it. So, it's crazy. I was watching a stream by DJ Academics. It was DJ Academics in the stream. And after watching DJ Academics, I think it was Ebro popped up. It was something Ebro was going on. And it made me start to realize, bro, the DJ has evolved so much from the days of the Grandmaster Flashes and the DJ Clues. You know, we got all these different DJs I can name, various DJs, you know what I mean? But now it's to a point where the DJ isn't just the person who controls the party. It's not just the person who controls the show for the rapper. Now the DJ has evolved even into a media personality to where a DJ now could make or break a rapper's career. It's so crazy how far the DJ has come. And I just wanted to go sit back, relax. Let's go rewind and look back at the evolution of the DJ. So before I even start on this deep rewind, I want to first say we should go look at this clip. Shout out DJ Creations, because I remember DJ Creations I did an interview with him, and he's out of Atlanta. And bro, I remember had described being a DJ, and I'm gonna let that clip play, and then I'm gonna come back to y'all.
Oh, DJ Creations.
So it's just like music and DJing is very powerful. You could change somebody's mood, mindset, everything. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could walk into the club with a bad mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I have a bad attitude. I don't want to be here. And you could change that nigga or female mindset. So music is very powerful.
Our story is starting to begin in the 1970s, and this is when the disco era was in full effect. And I'm talking, when I say disco, yes, I mean disco. I'm talking about big ball in the sky shining, big afros, platform shoes. If you want to think about the disco era, we just think about Bow Wow and Roll Bounce. For real. No, that's all you got to think of. So now with the disco era in full swing, the role of the DJ was starting to take shape here. We start to meet the pioneers like David Mancuso and Larry Levin. And they weren't just playing records, they were cultivating experiences, such as blending tracks, and they were always just make sure that they keep the party alive for the whole night. Because when you're at the party, like I say always, the DJ was like the nucleus. They were the mood. They were the setter of the night. They basically set the mood for the night. That was what your DJ was supposed to do. If you were a good DJ, the crowd is gonna be going for the whole night, and it's good vibes all the time. You are literally the central focal point of this whole operation. Without you, this shit doesn't happen. So vinyl records were the backbone of early DJing. DJs used turntables to manipulate these records, creating smooth transitions and mixing tracks live. This was all about the physical touch, adjusting pitch, spinning records back, and using the crossfader to keep the music flowing. So now we have to enter from this transitions us into the Grandmaster Flash era. And this would be around the time of the late 1970s, early 1980s, just so y'all could kind of get a drift of where we're at right now. And you guys have to also understand, without a Grandmaster Flash, hip hop would not be hip hop as we know it, because he really revolutionized the whole game. And it's so crazy because once upon a time, he was like public enemy number one in terms of DJing. Like, just because his new style of DJing was looked at as like desecration of vinyl. And as y'all, I know that you guys probably, that sounds crazy to y'all, but there was once upon a time where like the vinyl record was considered like a Bible. So they were looking at him, you know, he's using markers to draw on the sides of the vinyls that he's scratching. He's, you know, scratching the records up and everything. And this was before like what they were doing. So they're like, yo, what is this? This young boy is wildin'. That's basically what they were saying. So Grandmaster Flash, he's known for his groundbreaking techniques like scratching, back scratching, and the use of a crossfader. Grandmaster Flash takes DJing to new heights. His innovations lay the foundations for modern hip hop and are crucial for the development of DJ as an art form. Because without Grandmaster, so what Grandmaster, I could explain to you guys what Grandmaster Flash did for us, but I'm gonna have him explain it to you himself.
For you, there would have never been a cue on a mixer so people can hear one side to the other side. How do you invent that?
Well, actually, mixers of the time didn't have what I called a peekaboo system, which allowed you to pre-hear the cut before the people heard the cut. I had to invent that, and then I figured out a way to take a passage of music and repeat it over and over again, which a lot of people thought was kind of idiotic at the time.
Now, it's crazy to believe that Grandmaster Flash would even think that he was crazy for thinking of this hip hop, like just even revolutionizing DJing in that regard. So with Grandmaster Flash doing that, we're gonna fast forward a bit, because with him becoming the focal point of the DJ, he allowed others to transition in, such as Vlad, Ebro, DJ Envy, Funk Flex, and a DJ Academics. And these are just to name a few, because we got the DJ Clues, the DJ Dramas, the DJ Mustards. We got so many other people that we can name. But for even the DJ Poly D's, you know, all those other the techno DJs, Afrobeats DJs, there's so many now in the world that we can name. But we're gonna focus on these dudes right here. So we're gonna focus on Vlad, Ebro, MV, Academics, and Flex. We're gonna focus on them. So let's start with Vlad, because Vlad is trending right now because of what he said to Marlon. Vlad, you were wildin'. I don't care what nobody say. Vlad was wildin' for what he said. If you didn't see that video, I covered it before. I'm gonna link that right here. You can see it, probably might pop up somewhere on the screen. But yeah, you can go watch that video if you haven't already. But Vlad basically came up in the mid 2000s, you can say, and he was a DJ and everything, and he was selling his cassette tapes and everything. I know most people don't know Vlad had his cassette tapes, and he's talked about this on numerous of occasions of when he used to DJ. And Vlad transitioned from like being a DJ and a music producer and created like content into what we know now as Vlad TV. And it's so crazy to even think now, because his platform has transitioned into, some may say culture vulture, some may say innovator. It depends on who you're talking to. Me personally, I think I give Vlad his credit for building up his platform. I do think though he doesn't give black people enough credit for certain times that how they built up their platform, and I'll leave it at that. I got respect for anybody who creates content on YouTube and does this, because this shit ain't easy. So regardless, it is what it is. There is one thing about Vlad. I think it was Aries Spears who said it, and he said Vlad is not a showman. And I was like, damn. Never thought about that, but I'm gonna leave it at that. So, Vlad TV now is recognized though for his deep dive into celebrity lives and controversial topics. Also, we could say culture vulture topics, but we're not gonna go there because then who am I? You know what I mean? But you could look at it, you start to see that Vlad basically transitioned in from just the whole DJ cassettes, going on to the radio stations, doing everything that he was doing, to now transitioning his platform into millions of followers and everything, and a great platform. So, and if I'm not saying that Vlad is, how do I say this? Because as much as I do call Vlad a culture vulture, you can say that Vlad has pinnacle moments in the culture now. He's kind of inserted himself into it, which is cool and everything, but he does have critical moments, from the Keefe D situation, from all these different various interviews that we've had on Vlad TV that we would have never gotten if Vlad never transitioned and just would have remained a DJ. So now he's more than just a DJ. Now he is one of the best, we could say, in the game in terms of interviews. I will say that Vlad is one of the best. Not the best, I will say one of the best. Overall, that leads me into my next person that I was talking about, Ebro. Now, when we look at Ebro, we could talk about Ebro as in Ebro cool, man. He's the old nigga that you want to hate, my nigga. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, like, because Ebro has said some wild, outlandish shit through the years. But Ebro is still, you could say, innovative. He has done things that have produced why a DJ is not even a DJ anymore. Because Ebro, we know, he began as a DJ and a music producer in the 1990s. He became prominent on Hot 97 and with Ebro in the Morning, the show that he had. And then he's like known for, you know, we could think about the Lil Uzi Vert interview. How many interviews we could think of Ebro just going at, even when Ebro went at my boy Astro. Like, yo, just so many moments where Ebro has had. He's a personality now. He is no longer just a DJ. He's a radio personality. He's a DJ, radio personality, music producer. He co-founded Beats One Radio with Apple Music. Most people don't know that. He's the co-founder. He co-founded that. And Ebro definitely, I'm sorry, I got a text. Ebro has definitely cultivated his own space in shaping hip hop as we know it today, because it was once upon a time you had to go through Ebro as like a rite of passage as a rapper. And I'm just saying, and actually, let me rephrase that. Let me not say it's like a rite of passage, but there is a degree of, as a rapper coming out of New York, and New York rappers will know, like New York niggas will know what I'm talking about. It's to a point where you couldn't think that you were gonna be a poppin' rapper in New York and think you weren't gonna talk to Ebro. That's more what I'm saying. You can never have thought you was gonna pop off in New York and think, I'm not gonna talk to Hot 97 and go have to be talking to Ebro. It just wasn't a thing. You had to talk to Ebro. It just was what it was. Then you look at another person, a DJ Envy. Now, DJ Envy, Rashawn Casey, he was a DJ, and from there he led into he's like an Ebro. He's now in a radio personality on. So Rashawn Casey, professionally known as DJ Envy, is the leading DJ, radio personality, and music producer. So the reason why DJ Envy is sort of like an Ebro is because DJ Envy came and rose to prominence with his mixtapes and his collaborations in the 1990s. And from there, he from there, he co-hosts the influential Breakfast Club on Power 105.1, becoming a key figure in radio. He has produced tracks and released music projects. I believe DJ Envy has signed a couple of artists. Not too sure about that one. I'll have to go look that one up. And on top of that, DJ Envy is known for his significant contributions to hip-hop and his influential role in radio. And why I say that is because there's now moments where when you go on the Breakfast Club now, because you got to talk to, you're going there to battle DJ Envy and Charlemagne the God. those it. And DJ Envy started off as a DJ, but now he has transitioned into one of the biggest radio personalities in the game that we have. There's moments where I remember when DJ Envy and Dame Dash had went at it in that viral moment. And even though as much as we want to say, you know, Dame is a boss in his own right and everything, with everything that showed me though is that DJ Envy has become so prevalent in the culture to where he is no longer just a DJ. Yeah, he's still gonna DJ the events. Yes, he still hosts some parties and some events here, but now he's more focused on his car shows. He got his car shows that he does where he rolls out all these celebrity cars. He does everything with this. And then from there now, you start to realize that DJ Envy is in a different lane because he is no longer, like I said, the same thing with Ebro. He's no longer just a radio host or a DJ. Now he is now a personality. His self has become a brand. It is now to a point where the DJ has become a brand. That could even lead me into a Funk Flex. It's the same, it's cut from the same cloth. Where Funk Flex, he started and gained fame as a DJ on Hot 97. And this is where he became known for his energetic style and influence in rap. Everybody remembers the Funk Flex freestyles. You had to go and do a Funk Flex freestyle. How many rappers do we know that did a Funk Flex freestyle? Come on, the list goes on. You gotta go see Flex. And then when Flex transitioned from just being a DJ to a radio personality, and then he dropped his Funk Flex app, fucked the whole game up. I don't care what nobody say. Flex was ahead of his time when he got on that app shit. I don't know if anybody remembers the Funk Flex apps, like the Funk Flex app. I don't know if anybody remembers it, but that app was... I remember I used to go on there and listen to every freestyle, bro. I remember from Jay-Z to Fab to Jay-Z. It was Jay-Z's one, Fab. He had, who else did he have on there? He had Cassidy. He had so many dope freestyles on there, bro, where it was just bars on bars on bars. Oh, he's produced tracks. He's remixed. He's actually now he has his own what was it? Oh, he has the Funk Flex show where he showcased new music, exclusive freestyles, and high-profile interviews. And now where it's even to a point where Flex is transitioned it to where I don't know if he's still doing it, but I don't know if you guys remember. Like, cause I remember he did one with King Von, he did one with Favi, and he did one with Rowdy Rebel and Jadakiss, like where he had this Funk Flex where he was doing the visual with their freestyles, and he just stopped it doing it. Like I remember he did it like a couple years back, and then he just stopped. So I mean, maybe it was just his way of getting out the Funk Flex freestyles and everything. But maybe Flex, that might be something that you should really bring back, bro, because I think that shit was fire. Because I remember when you dropped the one with Vaughn, yo, and like, yo, we know we ain't squashing no beef. My dog got killed in the middle of the road. We leaving the shit in the streets. Yo, I'm sorry about that. I'm not no thug, bro. I'm just saying, like, there's just times where I bump Bond, my nigga. Like, I'm human, bro. Like, shit, I be on demon time too sometimes. Most of the time, I'm on demon time when I'm on the highway. I don't know what it is. Like, let me stop acting. I drop the speed limit. Yo, chill, my insurance. I don't want my insurance to see this and be thinking, oh, we gonna up his rate. No, I drive the speed limit. I'm just saying. So this, from going to Funk Flex, it leads us into one of the biggest DJ transitions that we have seen now in our generation, which is DJ Academics, known as Alan Livingston, and he's from Spanish Town, Jamaica. Yo, shout out to my boy right there. Yo, just Jamaicans, we in the building. I'm sorry, you can't escape us. It just is what it is. But he started off as a DJ at his college and everything. And from DJing at his college, he transitioned his way into YouTube. And from transitioning his way into YouTube, we watched the rise of academics. I'm not gonna highlight none of the negatives of academics because there's no need for all that. Like, what's the reason? Overall, academics took his YouTube channel and really was one of the pioneers for everything that we're seeing today. You can't say that a lot of people on YouTube doing what they do with this music commentary and everything would be doing what they do if it wasn't for an academics paving the way. We can say it is what it is. Academics literally led a generation, and it was to a point. I remember when he was the co-host on Complex, nobody projected academics to ever be this big. Nobody did. And then there was other rappers, and I'm just gonna highlight you, bro. I'm sorry about this. You caught astray a little bit. Meek Mill. Like Meek Mill, for example. Meek Mill used to shit on Ack in the beginning of his career. He used to shit on him any chance Meek got. He shitted on Ack anytime. It was what it was. And Ack took it. Ack took it. Took it on the chin. Now, Ack used to always have a quote. You are no one's bigger than the chat. And it's just chat niggas, bro. And it comes to a point where he started to show that him being a DJ, he got into now a media personality. He's in journalism. He's in all of these different facets that pertain to his YouTube that all cater to him being on YouTube. And now he has literally cultivated a career that nobody would have thought was possible from a little boy in Spanish Town, Jamaica. Nobody would. If anybody would have said that they thought that academics would have been who he is today, they'd be lying. Nobody saw this potential. Nobody saw him being the number one voice in hip hop news. The number one. You can't name a number one voice in media right now other than that. Maybe Kai. Maybe. But nobody's bigger than Ack right now. And Ack been winning. And he's going to continue to win, even with other things going on with him right now. And we're not going to talk about that. We're just saying nobody is bigger than the chat. And he showed it with Meek Mill, where I'm not saying Ack killed his career. I'm just saying that it shows that music has a shelf life. But at the end of the day, the media, we're always going to be here. Like, how are you going to kill the media? Even me doing what I'm doing right now, this is kind of like media. So it just made me start to realize, like, wow, you really can't kill the chat. You can't. And it just is one of those things. And hey, man, hate it or love it, the underdog hate it or love it, the underdog on top. And I'm going to shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me. I'm Rap's MVP, and I ain't going nowhere so you could get to know me. I think that really summarizes it the best, because that's really where the art of the DJ is at. Like, not the art of the DJ, but the evolution of the DJ is at, because we really have come from looking at these Grandmaster flashes to now transition into an academics. It's no longer the same. It's no longer just about getting in there and getting on the turntables and making sure that you're controlling the party and becoming the life of the party. It's no longer about just sitting there and, you know, you can create the vibe, you're the nucleus. No, because you're so much more than that, because now the DJ is a brand within itself, and it's actually become bigger than what it was before. And I think that DJs are going to continue to grow. I think we're going to soon see a time where DJs are going to be the rappers. I'm telling you, you're going to see a DJ that's rapping his whole album very soon. I'm waiting to see that. That's the one that we're waiting on. We haven't seen that yet. We got people making little things like, hey, you know, they drop like DJ Khaled and all that other shit. But I mean, you're gonna soon see niggas putting out full-length albums, and they're gonna be rapping, and niggas is gonna be features. I'm just saying, I'm just waiting on it, bro. I know niggas are gonna say Khaled. Khaled ain't, don't count Khaled. I'm talking about, if y'all can name me a DJ right now that be rapping, name me one that be rapping on him. Like, name me one that be rapping now. I don't know none yet, but if y'all can name me one, I'll take it. But let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section on what y'all thought, man. For real. What y'all already know, man. Oh, please don't kill me, y'all. These are just my thoughts. And like I always say, man, this is Icon Got You, aka the voice of the casual, aka Mr. Leather on Butt. And like I always say, always be you and never be afraid to reinvent yourself. Until next time, y'all, I'm out.
Oh, Con, you the best.